PoetRaeMonet, and guess who we're making today? That's right, the King, Elvis. Oh. All right, friends. Oh, you've got to join me. I started making this thing super late last night. Had some technical difficulties with my phone, so I apologize that we're getting into it a little bit late. But don't worry, because I'm not that far into it. So we've got a lot to show you. Let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is unzip his costume here so that I can show you the framing setup that I have. Don't mind this big bulge. We'll get to that in a little bit. Oh, actually that sounds really messed up, considering it was Elvis, considering he's a man, and there's a bulge in this. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop. Okay, so let's take a look at this guy. All right, first of all, there's one more piece that's accompanying this, and it's gonna be the remains of a square. So we have down at the bottom here is my 1/2-inch PVC pipe. I know there's a lot going on, guys. Let me try and move this stuff out of the way. So we've got that 1/2-inch PVC pipe here. We've got the corner brackets that are going to attach to these brackets as well. It's going to create a square at the bottom of this area so that I can place a sandbag over this area and help it stabilize. I really want to try and use as little PVC as possible on this project because I have so many plans for additional PVC, and you guys know I'm trying to do everything on a budget, so I really want to be able to reuse as many pieces as possible. I have a goal as well of using as much PVC to support very specific items as I can, so we'll talk about that later. Anyway, so we've got that square bottom. Now we've got two long leg bases, we'll call them. A little thigh there. Pretty sure that's some thigh meat. Then we come in with these 45-degree angle brackets, really short pieces here to narrow in the hips. Two longer pieces again coming up for the shoulders, and I've purposefully cut these just a little bit wider than the hips to create a slightly wider shoulder cap. Then we have one very long rod coming up, which is going to support my head and my lighting. So let's take a look at what we're going to do here. So the plan is to use all of this awesome bubble wrap. Here's the thing. I don't know about you, but my house, we love Amazon. So every time, big orders come in, I'm keeping a lot of those wrapping papers. I'm keeping the bubble wraps, stuff like that. So after a while, I've been able to, to amass a few things, thank goodness. So we're going to use this to kind of fill this guy out and give him a little bulk, make him look a little more substantive, although he's still going to be a ghosty. Okay, guys, first of all, I think I rebuilt this thing maybe 3 times. It is really easy to put together, but I just noticed some mistakes that I was making as I was getting going on this project. Now, a lot of the projects that you'll see me put together are very much stream of consciousness, if you will. I kind of have an idea and I go with it. So for this one, I realized that my PVC pieces were moving around a lot while I was trying to adjust the bubble wrap. So I actually went back and I took the wrap off and I took the packing tape and I wrapped the packing tape at all of the connection points for my PVC pipe, just to kind of shore it up and give it a little extra support. Then I also noticed that when I did the test run for this, you'll see a little bit later in the video, I did a test run where I had only one light shining down, from the head to the rest of the body, and it just was not enough light. So I actually came back and I used these great meteor shower lights that I grabbed for $1 from Black Friday deals, and I used those meteor shower lights. I tucked them right inside of the bubble wrap, and they really show up pretty impressively later in the video. Now, I also want to point out, guys, that this awesome awesome Elvis that we're putting together, again, is super easy. Not only can you do it with a bubble wrap, but you can also, do this with regular newspaper, I also added pins, just good old regular safety pins at the bottom of the sleeves as well, so that any of the bubble wrap that I put into the sleeves wouldn't actually fall out. So now we've pulled up his suit, and as you can see, he's got super big legs and nothing else. So I'm gonna come back, grab more bubble wrap, and just start trying to fill this guy out and, try to give him a human-like shape. I know that it'd be pretty good for a haunted house if he has a disfigured body, but I actually kind of want this guy to be recognizable. After all, he's going to be in the fortune teller's tent, and we want to make it seem like maybe she does have some actual ability and can talk to people on the other side. Anyway, we've got those awesome pieces of bubble wrap that we're just going to be tucking into this guy at every single end. Now, not only that, but I do want to point out too that, for this guy, like everything we've used for this project, it's pretty much stuff that I already had sitting around at home, except, of course, the Elvis outfit. That one I also picked up from Black Friday deals for $1. So if you guys haven't been there, definitely pop on out and check them out. Yeah, I know. I saw that crazy Jason run across the screen just a second ago, too. Yeah, I guess my daughter is getting into the Halloween spirit as well. Oh, look at that, guys. Elvis has no butt, just like me. Okay, so I've also got a light. So here's that first light that I was talking about. And what I'm doing right now is almost kind of creating a bowl shape in the neck area, so that the bubble wrap isn't popping out and away from his, his V-neck collar. I'm also giving it the opportunity to possibly be a container for my light source there. At this point in the build, I wasn't sure if I wanted it to be flashing down through the body, if I wanted it to extend, from the head down or from the body upward. I just really didn't have a clue. So I kind of, did whatever I wanted at this point and figured some things out. So I grabbed these cute lights from Amazon. It actually came in a pack of, I think it was 6. It may have been 4 or 6 of them that were in a pack together. Each of them has their separate controller, and it lights up in 4 different colors. So that's pretty cool. Now, we've got him looking like a person, mostly. He's not too bad, all right? So now we're going to move on to this horrendous wig and trying to build out his head. Now, I did grab this quick container from Dollar Tree. It's one of those cute little organizer containers that they have, and they hold those all year round in a million different colors. Excuse me. So all I'm doing right now is putting a hole into the bottom of this container. Scissors, maybe not the best idea to use, but like I said, I'm just going to use what I have. Now, I put a little hole into the bottom of this thing, and I'm actually also going to see if, the PVC can fit through it okay, if it's enough space. And then I'm also going to get that wig on there as well. Now, because it's square, the terrible wig that it is actually fits on here pretty great, and I don't need to do any additional reinforcement. Now I'm going to take a look at the shades for this guy. We've got to get the wig and the shades just in the exact right spot, and we want it to kind of look like, the shades are kind of hanging down on his invisible nose. So I'm going to just pop those into the underside, the lid of the lip rather of this container, and I'm going to glue those glasses into place. Okay, yeah, I had a little fun with the glasses. So what? You'd have fun with them too. Now, I'm going to go ahead and glue those into place so that they are, you know, hanging in the right kind of orientation. And actually, it looks like they're on pretty firm. Nice. Okay, not too bad. Now, not only do we have those on, but I'm also going to take a second here as well, and I'm going to glue in the light fixture for this piece, and I'm also going to glue in a piece of floral foam so that that PVC pipe has something else to kind of hold on to bite into, so that it has some additional support. So we've seen how those lights light up, what colors they are, and I think I'm going to stick with that kind of purplish bluish light because that looks a little more ethereal. This is terrible. Oh God. Oh, look at how bad it is, honey. This is not even good afro hair, all right? Look at that. Oof, it is just, this is all kinds of wrong. This wig is, okay, I gotta tell you. I don't know anything about hair to even attempt to fix this, but it's bad, so I think it's justified that the bowl is bad too. Now, yeah, we're seeing a little piece of that, but what scared person in the haunt is going to be checking out for that? I'm not too worried about that right now. We've got, you know, the cool shades that are on. You know, again, those are already glued into place. His sideburns are as well. So let's take a look at the underside. Okay. So we've got the glasses glued here to the inside rim, and then we also have a little bit of the sideburn that's glued here as well. Okay, same on the opposite side. Then we have our light fixture here. Again, oh, sorry, don't mean to get right in your eyes, guys. I think I'm going to use this purple blue kind of color there to give it more of that ethereal feeling, right? And then we've got the floral foam that we have just glued inside of here as well. So, oh, I gotta stop bending that back. I'm skewing my own purposes. Okay, so that is what it looks like. That terrible wig. Oh my God. I really got to figure out something to do with this thing. I mean, because it looks bad. Real bad. Yikes. My God. Could you imagine somebody wearing this on their head? That's scary. That's the scary part. Okay, anyway, let me get back over here so that we can see if we can affix this to the rest of the body. Oh, there we go. Tiny neck. No neck Elvis. I'm sorry, guys. I am cracking myself up. You don't have to laugh, and that's okay. But boy, oh boy, look at the no neck that is there. That's crazy. So we're definitely going to attach the other pieces together. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let you guys go. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go off camera for a little bit. I'm gonna spray the other pieces. I'm gonna go ahead and put the back brace in, and I'm gonna wait for nightfall so that you can see this Ghost Elvis lit up in all of its glory. And I cannot tell you how creepy it is. Like, before this was even done, like the last 2 nights coming out and just seeing this white, you know, this white body like standing in the middle of a dark basement. I mean, I'm not worried about him moving anymore. This guy is on my radar heavy right now, so that's gonna be crazy. Yeah, okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna take care of all of that stuff. And I'm gonna join you guys back when it's super dark at night so that we can see the end product. of this, what I think is super awesome build. And yeah, and we'll hopefully have an awesome peek at this. So I will see you guys in just a little bit. So stay right there. We're almost done. Almost done. Oh, okay. That does look super weird from back here, but this is not what I need this to look like. Okay, so doing some trial and error. This is not it. So right now, my light is too far on the back end. Like, it's definitely giving like this spooky look a little, but you can't even see the rest of the body. So let's move some stuff around here. What if we change the position of the light? Let me turn, I know this is super weird, but I'm gonna turn his whole head around. Okay, first of all, that is a huge improvement. Yeah, I like that a lot. That looks a lot better because at least like most of the torso is lit up now. That's not bad at all. Let's see. You know what I want to try? I want to try one more thing. See, that does look a lot better with it shining down, I think. But let me try one more thing. I'm actually gonna rip off my light. Ooh. I'm gonna rip out my light here and see how this looks going from the bottom up. Let me see. Now, if I sit that light, oh, look at that. That's cool. Yeah, if I sit that light in his torso, that makes a way, oh gosh. The rest of the room is so dark. We can barely see it. But you can see that torso lit up really good. Okay, guys. Oh, look at him. He's finally done. Okay, so look. I did do a few things off camera. I'm going to explain those in a second, but take a look first, okay? So we've got his body. He's all propped up. As you guys can see, I just stuck with my first idea, which was just to kind of put a weight behind him. Instead of, you know, using, again, more of my PVC, I'm really trying to save a lot of that. But we've got the hair, you know, all set up. The glasses are set up. We've got the, you know, the lit kind of empty face, right? And this looks pretty cool. It's not too bad, all right? But take a look at what happens when I do this. Look at him. Look at him glow. Oh, you guys, I am so excited. How cool is this? It looks like he's like a spirit that's trying to manifest in like real time. This is so, so cool. And again, I am just ecstatic right now, again, because all this is a costume. You know, the costume came with the glasses, the wig. Oh, and I'm missing his necklace. I'll have to pull that out. And then after that, all we used is bubble wrap and some lights. Right? We've got some of those awesome lights inside. We've got the bubble wrap going on to give the body some volume. And then just up under the hat here, under that box, we've got a little box. We've got a piece of floral foam, and we have another light. Like, wow. I'm super proud of myself, you guys. Well, let me know what you think in the comments of my weird Elvis ghost. Wow. Yeah. Like, subscribe, do all of that stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.